Good night, my name is Rugil, doing the metals density problem where we need to identify unknown metals based on density. Um, I've laid out the materials and tools that I'll be using to do this lab. We have water, we have a 50 ml graduated cylinder, a 250 ml beaker, we have metal 1, and we have a scale. Metal 2 and 3 will be in workbench 2 and 3 respectively. So the first thing I need to do is determine the mass of metal 1. So to start that, I'll put my beaker on the scale and tare it. We don't want the weight of the beaker to give us an inaccurate mass of the metal. So I'll place my beaker on the scale, tare it, and then I will add some of my metal to my beaker. All right. And then I will measure the mass of said metal. It gives us 27.306. I'll plug that in here. And then next I'll add some water to my graduated cylinder. All right. So I have 31.9 ml initially. And then I will now add the metal from my beaker into the graduated cylinder. And I will put all of it in there. The water level, as you notice, has moved up to 34.1. All right. And so now I've used formulas. So we can see that the volume metal is 2.2, and it gives us a density, which is the mass divided by the volume, which is right here. And it gives us 12.41, which from the information given is rhodium. So we will call metal number 1 rhodium. We've identified one. We'll now move on to workbench number 2. I've already tared my scale, and I'll be doing the same, repeating the same process here by putting metal into my beaker and weighing it, coming now at 44.6716. And adding some water to my graduated cylinder. And then adding my metal number 2 to 20.9 to my graduated cylinder. Putting all of it in there. And now you can see it's at 22.9. All right. And again, using the density is equal to mass divided by volume, we can see that the density now is 22.3358. And as we know, platinum has a range from 21.45 to about 23.45. So it's safe to say that our second metal is in fact platinum. And even though we know the next one is silver, we'll still go through the same process. At workbench 3, I've already tared my beaker, so I'll add metal number 3 to my beaker. And now weight 33.4312. And add water to my graduated cylinder, which is at 30.8. And then I'll fill the contents of my beaker into my graduated cylinder. And now it's at 34 milliliters. Which gives us the density of 10.44725, which is in fact silver. So now we've properly determined all the different metals in our equation.